So I know I made a video about Andrew Bogut and Darren Williams possibly signing with the Cavs. So they both have signed with the Cavs. And also I want to talk about Kevin Durant's injury. I didn't see the game. I was just watching highlights. Of the game. It looked like it was a very good game. Before the season started, maybe even after Game 7 of the Finals, we thought both teams would be back. We added off-season. Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. We thought these were going to be the two teams even more. You know, we were even more convinced. Even with me, I didn't know with the whole Kevin Durant situation going to Golden State. I wasn't too sure why they would do that. I knew with three people, with a big three, it can work, but a four, they're 50 and 10, so I've been proven wrong so far this season with the Golden State Warriors. Now, let me just talk about Cavs real quick. I talked about it in my last video, but I'm actually doing a video here, not just a audio talking about it. I think Darren Williams is good. I think both is a perfect fit for Cleveland. I think it's good. No one, even without both of them, Cleveland is coming out of the East easily. But when you look at them coming out of the East, who might they play? Will it be the Warriors? Will it be the Spurs here? I've been off the Clippers bandwagon for 2 seasons now. So, between the Warriors, the Spurs, the Rockets, I think Darren Williams, he's going to play 15 to 20 minutes. He might can light it up for 20. He might get you 20 one night. Bogut's just going to be there to be a big man passer, to be a rebounder, to be a rim protector. 15 to 20 minutes a night, also maybe 15 to 18 minutes. Darren Williams his job is just to come in there and give Kyrie and give LeBron a break with facilitating the offense, getting some buckets, being able to create for himself and others, things like that. So it works out perfectly for the players and the Cavs team. Kevin Durant being injured, I think the Warriors may take a little dip now. They're on a road trip now out east. I think they're going to dip a little bit. Now, they're still as of right now, they're 4 games ahead of the Spurs. Spurs is on a 4-game winning streak. Warriors are on a one loss losing streak. Do I think they will keep their number 1 seed? I mean, probably. They probably will keep their number 1 seed. At worst, they may go down to 2. They'll swap it with the Spurs 2 and 1. But other than that, I don't think they're going to drop down 3. If they go to 1 and 2, it doesn't really matter. Because Kevin, by that time before playoff time, Kevin Durant, he'll be back by then. Will they play the Thunder? Will the Grizzlies slid back and go into 7 or 8? Will the Kings? I mean, the Kings are only 2 games out of 8th, and they gave up their best player. Will the Trailblazers make a run? They're 2.5 back. The Timberwolves, I thought they would be much better this season. They're 3 games back. The Nuggets. The Nuggets hold the 8th seed right now. So I think they'll take a little slide. We may even see them go into the 2nd seed, coming down the stretch, going into the last weeks of the season. We may see that, but I think it's a good chance they still will continue to keep their number 1 seed. They're 4 games up. I think they will keep their number 1 seed. We may see them slide to 2. We may see them go back up to 1. When I say I think they're going to keep their number 1 seed and then slide into 2, we might possibly see that. Is at the end of the day, I think that they will keep their number 1, but I would not be shocked to see them go to 2 And when playoff time come around, it's going to either be the Nuggets, the Trailblazers. I don't think the Kings are going to be able to get the 8th seed, despite being 2 games back. The Thunder. I would just want to stay away from the Grizzlies. Chris Paul's back, so they're not going to slide any further. Will the Jazz take a slide? I mean, either way we look at it, you're still going to have to go through the Spurs. You might have to go through the Grizzlies. Either way it's going to be hell coming out of the West, so it really doesn't matter. So at the end of the day, I think they're going to keep the number 1 seed. Guys, in the comment section, let me know your thoughts. Will the Warriors keep their number 1 seed? Does this mean something? Does this mean the Spurs are now the favorite coming out of the West? Whatever it is, get in the comment section, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, thumbs up this video, and until the next video, I'm out.